Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, yet nothing in your life was going right? Like, you fasted, you prayed, you forgave people who never said sorry, because you knew that forgiving is a matter of life and death for your peace. You worked on your mindset. You let go of the past. You said, God, I'm ready. And still, nothing. You sit there thinking, why is nothing changing? Why am I always stuck here? Why is my breakthrough always delayed? What is still blocking me? Or what have I done again to deserve this? You cry out to God. You implore for justice, healing, peace. You ask for mercy. You plead for change. And one day, in the midst of all this pain, you realize something frightening. What if the one you are crying out to is the one who allows all this to happen? I remember the exact moment I realized I wasn't just wrestling with life. I was wrestling with God. I had blamed the enemy. I had blamed my past. I had even blamed myself. Almost everything around me was making no sense, and my effort was turning into a waste case. But deep down, I knew God is in control of everything. And if He wanted, He could have intervened to prevent everything from happening. Yet, He chose not to. This decision left me profoundly heartbroken and confused. I whispered through tears, God, I did what you asked. I kept the faith. I gave up things I loved. I obeyed. Why aren't you moving? And you know what He told me? Hold on. No explanation. No shortcut. Just wait. And so I asked, wait for what? Justice? Healing? Some kind of closure? God, you're all-powerful. You can shift everything in one breath. So why keep me waiting? Why let me walk through the fire when you are the one who made the fire? Why let me cry in the dark when you are the light? And that's when the realization struck me. I was not being punished. I was being processed. I was not abandoned. I was being prepared. This understanding illuminated the fact that my situation was not overlooked by God. He was not deaf to my prayers. Nor had I become invisible to His grace and mercy. It simply was not yet His appointed time for me. For when one walks with God, there will come a time when you realize He's not just your deliverer. He's also your refiner. You see, I thought I needed rescue. But God was building resilience. I thought I was ready. But He saw the cracks I was ignoring. I thought He was silent. But He let the silence speak. He was not neglecting me. On the contrary, He was cultivating something profound and significant within me. A process so intricate that it required considerable time. Not just a better version of myself, but a stronger, deeper version, anchored in God. A version that does not crumble when life does. A version that doesn't need proof to trust Him. That's why the delay lasted. That's why it hurt. That's why it felt like a betrayal. Because what was dying was not my purpose. It was my illusion of control. So if you're in that place today, still waiting, still wondering, still hurting, Allow me to share this insight. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are being shaped and refined. Yes, God could end your suffering in a second. However, He is more focused on your transformation than on your immediate gains. He is not punishing you, rather, He is purifying you. His silence is not absence, it is strategic. When your moment arrives, when the door opens, when the storm subsides, when the healing begins, you will reflect and recognize that every delay served a divine purpose. Take a moment to pause. Allow yourself to cry if necessary. Express your frustrations if that feels right. Experience the breakdown. But remember to rebuild. Above all, do not abandon your faith in God. The one with whom you are wrestling is the very one who can guide you through your struggles. He witnesses your tears and counts your cries. You are not forgotten. Regardless of appearances, He is continuously at work on your behalf. The same God who allowed it will be the God who redeems it.